G'day guys, back down at Warrandyte today, just for about an hour. I've shown this spot before where there's a tree falling over the creek. So what I thought I'd do today, I've taken some material out of here before, just at the base of that tree, when the water's really flowing through here. It runs over the top, and so what I'm going to do today, as you can see just here how high it's been, just with the branches and bits and pieces that are all stuck there. So what I'm going to do today, I thought because I've got a fair bit of water, I can just maybe have a little crack just in behind that little bush. So obviously the creek comes down there, it swings out, it's eroding that bank with all these rocks, as you can see of them all there. And so I've got a bit of water, and I just go in here and just take 2 buckets and run a bunch of clay. I've got some OK Gold out of there once before. But yeah, me 2 like little 11 litre buckets from Bunnings, and we'll see what happens. Okay, dug me 2 buckets, so it might be 20 litres of dirt, or 2, they're about 11 litres, but you can see they're not chockers. From yesterday I was up around the corner there, probably about 30 metres. Now the water's dropped heaps. I thought we got a bit of rain yesterday. I thought maybe it'd increase up again and be even higher, but that's what gave me the idea of working this clay. So it has dropped off a lot, and I won't go try there again. I did my stuff there yesterday. I thought, let's go down and try this clay again. So 2 buckets, I'll run them through. I've got the sluice set up here. I've just put a few rocks in to dam it up. Got a fair bit of angle on it. And this stuff, clay mud, it's just going to have to get put in. I'm just going to have to break it down in my hands as best as I can. As you can see, there's still some clay balls there up near the top. Yeah, I'll end up grabbing those again and sort of clumping them back together and just breaking them down. Obviously you don't want to sit here watching me break down clay. It's a bugger of a thing, but it can reward you sometimes. As long as the clay has some rocks in it, some meat, some grit in there. If it's pale white clay, it tends not to have gold, but it can on occasions. If there was a big flood and it washed an area clear, so it washed all the gravel off and then just left the clay, and then over summer that clay dries out and cracks open, and then the big first flood of the season for the next winter washes more gravels and gold and gets the gold moving. It can fall and get trapped in where the cracks of the clay are, but more than likely once you hit that clay and it's like a pipe clay, you're not going to get anything in there. This stuff's got a bit of meat in there. So I'll keep breaking this down and hopefully we get some gold. Alright guys, got 1 bucket down. Still got the other one just up here. I'm not going to get time to do both, but before I do, I'm going to get my pan and my classifier, and I'm going to put all the tailings that have gone through the sluice into the pan, and I'm just going to check them just to see if anything's getting through. Just because of the amount of clay in this material and just how long it's been taking me to work it. Don't know if I've captured any gold, but what I'll do is I'll take that punch plate off and just let the water flow. It might reveal some gold up there in the lettering. We'll have to have a look and see. But while that's clearing, I'm just going to do a couple of pans of these tailings and see if there's anything in them as well. Okay, I've as I said, panned out those tailings that had come through the sluice, and I have 1, 2, so one in the center of the screen, one there, there was one more somewhere, I think it's just up here. So 3 tiny specks of gold. Now I sort of half expected it because I'm really probably not breaking the clay down as well as I should be. It's a bugger. So that bucket's coming home, and I'm going to I'm going to get the old paint stirrer out and give that a good whiz. Now, looking at the mat, I'm looking at the lettering up here. Now there is some stuff caught in that lettering. Don't know if it's gold. We will see in a minute. Alright, I'm just going to suck up those few specks and just dig a little bit more of my tailings just to see if there is anything else in them, because I was throwing rocks to the side covered in a bit of mud that I wasn't cleaning off properly. So I'm just going to dig them, put them in the pan them out and see what happens. Alright, just make this quick. So I did one more pan with my tailings, 2 more bits of gold. Actually, wait, sorry, that's not a bit of gold. That's a bit of gold right there. There's a bit there and just a little bit in there, not that. So not this bit that I'm showing you there. That's not the gold. That is there. And there's another little bit in there. So, yeah, time for the sluice. Hopefully, I've just been letting this thing run. I'm hoping that's gold right at the bottom of that end. Hoping. Oh, we'll see what happens. Okay guys, just to finish this off, pull the sluice out, clean the mat out as best I can. There's still a little bit of clay and bits and pieces stuck to it. I need to get a brush onto it. I've just emptied the snuffer bottle out of the gold that I did get from those tailings. So that's what you'll be seeing as well, part of this. But I did get some nice little chunks. So some finer stuff all through here as well. Come on light. It's a bit cloudy today, so the sun's getting covered by the clouds. So one minute it's bright, and next minute it darkens off. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, especially those few bits there. The one in the middle's looking like the best bit. Bit chunky. So there's still gold down here. Some of you may ask, oh, why don't you just go back up there? Well, the water's a bit lower and you always just try something different. So today I was down the road here at the clay. Someone has been down here and left a bit of junk. But I just didn't notice this until just then. Someone's been hacking into the side right next to me. I honestly just didn't even look. But as you can see, that's not fresh. That's not from me today. I don't attack banks like that. I wouldn't think there'd be gold there. But someone must think there might be something. Because it looks like they've, as you can see, there's no footprints in that. It's been here since, or a little while now, because it poured the last couple of days and that would have flattened out every footprint that would be in there. But this is the stuff that when the ranger comes down and you're prospecting, sort of you get a bit embarrassed when people do stuff like this. There's no need for it, you know. You're not going to get some big chunk smashing the side of this bank, because eventually that'll erode and then the whole thing will just collapse. And then this good area here where you do get gold every wet season, a little bit more flood gold gets flushed in, will get destroyed and be lost. Oh, a little bit of a rant at the end. Don't like to end these things that way. More about just trying to show people where to go. Always try something different. You know, this is 24 hours and the conditions are changed. And this is the thing, when you drive 2 or 3 hours somewhere, you might get to a place and go, this place is rubbish, this is no good, the water's too high, or the water's too low, or there isn't any water. But the next time you get there, conditions have changed, you've got water, the water's dropped, and you can get some gold. As I said, this place is on my way to work, so take a 5-minute detour and come down here for a bit of fun. Today's been about an hour of fun. Yeah, till the next time, I'll see you all later.